ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। ओम सच्चिदानंदरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। प्रह्लाद नारद पराशर पुंडरीक व्यासाम्बरीश शुक शौनक भीष्मदाल्भ्यान् रुक्माङ्गदार्जुन वसिष्ठ विभीषणादीन् एतानहं परमभागवतान् नमामि। एतानहं परमभागवतान् नमामि। अथातो भक्तिं व्याख्यास्यामः सात्वस्मिन् परमप्रेमरूपा अमृतस्वरूपा च यल्लब्ध्वा पुमान् सिद्धो भवति अमृतो भवति तृप्तो भवति यत्प्राप्य न किंचिद्वाञ्छति न शोचति न द्वेष्टि न रमते नोत्साही भवति यज्ञात्वा मत्तो भवति स्तब्धो भवति आत्मारामो भवति सा न कामयमाना निरोधरूपत्वात् निरोधस्तु लोकवेदव्यापारन्यासः तस्मिन्ननन्यता तद्विरोधिषु उदासीनता च अन्याश्रयाणां त्यागो अनन्यता लोकवेदेषु तदनुकूलाचरणं तद्विरोधिषु उदासीनता भवतु निश्चयदार्ढ्याद् ऊर्ध्वं शास्त्ररक्षणम् अन्यथा पातित्यशङ्कया लोकोऽपि तावदेव भोजनादिव्यापारस्तु आशरीरधारणावधि तल्लक्षणानि वाच्यन्ते नानामतभेदात् पूजादिषु अनुरागः इति पाराशर्यः कथादिष्विति गर्गः आत्मरति अविरोधेन इति शाण्डिल्यः नारदस्तु तदर्पिताखिलाचारता तद्विस्मरणे परमव्याकुलतेति अस्त्येवमेवं यथा व्रजगोपिकानां तत्रापि न माहात्म्यज्ञानविस्मृति अपवादः तद्विहीनं जाराणामिव नास्त्येव तस्मिन् तत्सुखसुखित्वं सा तु कर्मज्ञानयोगेभ्योऽपि अधिकतरा फलरूपत्वात् ईश्वरस्य अभिमानद्वेषित्वात् दैन्यप्रियत्वाच्च तस्याः ज्ञानमेव साधनम् इत्येके अन्योन्याश्रयत्वम् इति अन्ये स्वयं फलरूपतेति ब्रह्मकुमारः भोजनादिषु तथैव दृष्टत्वात् न तेन राजा परितोषः क्षुधा शान्तिर्वा तस्मात् सैव ग्राह्याः मुमुक्षुभिः तस्याः साधनानि गायन्ति आचार्याः तत्तु विषयत्यागात् संगत्यागाच्च. For devotee, Vishayatyaga and Sangatyaga. What is Vishayatyaga for a devotee? Other than Bhagavad Rupa Ishtadevata, everything else Vishaya becomes Vishaya for him. And what is Sangatyaga? Other than the Sangha, association with Bhaktas, Sadhakas, that becomes Sangha. Other than that, everything becomes Sangha only. So, therefore, here, Bhagavan, our Tasyaha sadhanani gayanti acharyaha tattu vishayatyagat sangatyagatcha. Then, devotion, how it is attained in 36th Sutra, it says, Avyavruta bhajanat. Avyavruta bhajanat. Avyavruta bhajanat. Avyavruta bhajanat means, bhajana means actually bhaja sevayam. Bhaja dhatu is sevayam. Bhaja means seva, service or worship. So loving service of the Lord is bhajanam actually. Bhajan, service. Because bhaja dhatu means what? Bhaja means sevayam. Bhaja sevayam. How? It's avyavruta bhajanat. Avyavruta bhajanat means there is no parda between bhakta and Bhagavan. Vyavruta, there is a difference between me and my Devata. Avyavruta, there is no veil between Bhakta and Bhagavan. उसको कहते हैं घूंघट का पट खोले. भजन सुना है ना आपने कबीरदास जी का ना, घूंघट का पट खोले, मीरा भाई. Tyagaraja also sings, Tyagaraja sings in Telugu so beautifully that why don't you remove the curtain, O Rama? Because in mandir mein curtain dalta hai. When he went to the temple, there is a curtain there in Rama temple. Some service is going on inside. So he wants to have darshan. So he sings a beautiful kruti. Why don't you remove the curtain? So devotion, service, uninterrupted. Avyavruta means uninterrupted. There is no break. There is no cuts. It is continuous bhajana. निरंतर सेवा, निरंतर स्मृति के द्वारा this bhakti, parabhakti is available. Therefore, avyavruta. So, therefore, one should not feel that you are away from the Lord. There is always me in my own heart. There is never absence of experience of the presence of the Lord in the heart. I'll give an example. Suppose a guest comes to your house. A guest comes to your house. When a guest comes to your house, observe your mind. 24/7 you have to think about the guest. Yes or no? You are normal. You are not normal. When guest comes, pay attention, more attention to what you cook, what you offer, what you feed, what you provide, what you speak, and what you behave in the house. When there is nobody else is there, husband, wife fight. When guest is there, become aware of it. Your behavior also changed. At the most, you can write a slip to husband. Let the guest go, I will see you later. देख लूंगी. देख लूंगी बोल रही है, ठीक है. So, meaning what? You are not normal. उनको रात को पानी के रखा कि नहीं, कब कितने बजे चाय पियेंगे, क्या करना है, कंबल ओढ़ने के ठीक है या नहीं, और एक प्रोवाइड करना क्या, रात को कुछ भी जरूर पड़े तो बेल बजिएगा, ये फ़ोन नंबर रखिएगा, ये रखिए. यू कैन नॉट बी नॉर्मल, आई टेल यू. इफ चौंक लगाना है, एवरी डे इफ नोबडी गेस्ट इज देयर, यू पुट विद लेफ्ट हैंड. यार क्या दे, जो होगा पतिदेव ही खाना है, खाएगा क्या नहीं, कहाँ गया कहाँ नहीं गया, क्यों नहीं खाएगा, जैसे बनता वैसे खाना ही पड़ेगा उनको. उनकी तकदीर में क्या लिखा हुआ है पता नहीं, आज चलो डालो. वो गेस्ट इज देयर with right hand, with attention. Meaning what? When guest is there, 24/7 you become attentive. Think. Why? Suppose if I go to some house, Swamiji is coming, so keep the house clean. First principle. वहाँ पे सजाते हैं, घर पे साफ सफाई करते हैं, देन म्यूजिक चलाते हैं, ओम बोर बोसा, म्यूजिक चलाते हैं, भजन का कैसेट ढूंढ के रखते हैं, और सेंट मारते हैं, स्प्रे करते हैं खुशबू के लिए, अगरबत्ती लगा जला देते हैं, भगवान के लिए एक माला ला के रोज नहीं मार डालते हैं. कई बार घरों में भगवान मुझसे बोला, थैंक यू, प्लीज कम एवरी डे. बिकॉज भाई भगवान, कोई स्वामी जी आ रहा है तो भगवान के लिए एक माला पहना गया भगवान को. थिंक. नाउ अव्यावृत भक्ति मीन्स ऑलवेज देयर इन अ हार्ट. हाउ यू बिहेव नाउ, टेल मी नाउ. Just as a guest remains in the house, you become attentive. I mean, very sensitive, attentive, aware. You are conscious of the presence of the guest, is it not? गेस्ट से पूछा जाता है कि कितने बजे चाय पीते हो आप. गेस्ट मुझे बोलेगा कि नहीं कोई बात नहीं, आप कितने बजे पीते हैं. नहीं, हमारे बात छोड़ दीजिए, आप बताओ. Why? Morning tea also will be prepared according to the guest timing, not according to your timing. How much behavior change just because a guest comes? But here is not a guest, is our own self. तो भक्त को लगता है कि भगवान हमेशा दिल पे ही बैठा है, दिल में. So this becomes service to him. Let's say the guest is served moment to moment without forgetting. The Lord is served without forgetting. It is called avyavruta bhajanam. Avyavruta bhajanam. Gopis used to decorate themselves alankar. बाल सजाते किसके लिए? कृष्ण के लिए. टीका लगा देते किसके लिए? कृष्ण के लिए. कपड़ा पहन लेते कृष्ण के लिए. खाना बनाते कृष्ण के लिए. My Krishna should be fond of me. What is Krishna's age at that time? Gopis' age. Gopis are much bigger, elder in age. Krishna is only 5-6 year old, 7-year-old boy. To look beautiful to the boy Krishna, when my Krishna comes, I must look beautiful. Cute Krishna he is always beautiful, I must look beautiful. So whatever they do, tadarpita akilacharata, tad vismarane parama vyakulata iti. Here he says, avyavrta bhajanam. So we don't feel the absence of his experience in our hearts, and any Vishaya Vastu is not there. We get suffocated. In our case, Vishaya Vastu. But when the Lord is not there, there is no suffocation. We don't feel. See, in ordinary man, any Vishaya Vastu is not there, he feels suffocation. But Lord is not there in the heart, we are not comfortable. Why? Because we have prem with sansar, not with Paramatma. You see so many constructing flats they construct. And invariably you see the puja room, a place allotted for puja room. Puja room means what? जहाँ पर भगवान को रखा जाता है ना? Only Bhagwan will place. You can't stand there in the puja room. You can't sit and do puja also. Such a small place they allot in constructions. That shows how much their heart has shrunken. Master bedroom. Think. Master bedroom is huge. भगवान के लिए स्मॉल विंड क्या बोलते हैं 3x3 small rectangle or square type room provided, small place where one alone can stand. Am I correct or not? But if भक्तों का देखिए आप बड़े बड़े great devotees are there, they have a very huge puja room where whole family can sit together and give aarti and give puja, do puja, etc. So we have more love for a bedroom, more love for a drawing room, more love for exquisite kitchen, excellent dining hall, and no love for Lord. Lord के लिए छोटी सी मूर्ति कहीं कोने पे बिठा देना. The prayer room should at least whole family should do. No. Therefore, संसार से राग होने के कारण क्या होता है? भगवान के प्रति प्रीति या भक्ति नहीं होगी. But here, Avyavrta Bhajanat means constantly remembering him. I will never forget, the Lord alone is me in my heart. 24 hours Guru Smarana, not as a thought, even beyond thought. There is no thought required there. The presence is recognized. Self is recognized. Therefore, Narada says, Avyavrta Bhajanat. One is Vishayatyagat, Sangatyagat, then other one is Avyavrta Bhajanat. Next one. Lokepi Bhagavad Gunashravana Kirtanat. Lokepi Bhagavad Gunashravana Kirtanat. Loke api in Loka Vyavahara. Loke api Bhagavad Guna Shravana Kirtanat. Bhakti. How do we cultivate the bhakti? Supreme love, the devotion. Because means of devotion is told, no? In Vyavahara also, Narada says, during Vyavahara, Loka Vyavahara also, what we should do? We should have Guna Shravana Kirtanat, Bhagavad Guna and Shravana Kirtanat. Guna Shravana, the listening to the qualities or glories of the Lord and singing the glories of the Lord. This is the thing. How to practice devotion while in the world? Now, देखिए कहा जाता है, if you want to cultivate love on all those things which you have not seen, what is the means? जिस विषय वस्तु का आपको दर्शन नहीं हुआ, देख नहीं पाया, देखते नहीं देखे हुए चीज़ों के प्रति यदि प्यार होना है तो इसका माध्यम क्या है? एक ही माध्यम है, श्रवणम। You listen about that vastu through somebody, you develop love and taste for that object. You understood why Shravanam is important? So many people have not seen Gurudev. So many people have not seen Ramana Maharshi. So many have not seen Vivekananda. He's already now more than 100 years. We left the body around 116 years back. But how do we develop love towards all of them? By Shravana, listening to their glories, singing their glories. So, only one Shravana Deva, Shravanam. So, therefore, Shravanamatrena Jnanam Bhavati. On which we have discussed in our conference recently. Shravanamatrena Jnanam Bhavati. Only by listening you get that knowledge. Otherwise, other than Shravanam, there is no means of gaining knowledge. I will study. Even you study, you cannot understand. You have to go to somebody for explanation. If everybody can study and everyone can understand, everybody can become doctor, everybody can become lawyer, everybody can become anything, no? Books are available, no? In the market. Is it not? So, Jnanam is possible only through Shravanam, and to develop love towards all those whom we have not seen. What is the means? Shravanam. Therefore, Katha. Why Katha is required? Ram Katha, Krishna Katha, Bhagavat, Puranas, etc. We develop love towards Lord. So, therefore, only one marga is there. So, it is said that, when you listen, एक महात्मा जी ब्यूटीफुली उपमान देते हैं. A king is always led by soldiers, is it not? When king is walking, 2, 3, ito Maharaja, Maharaja is coming, please move. Maharaja is coming, move. So Maharaja is led. King is led. Ek Mahatma ji says, similarly God is led. To whom? To where? To the hearts of the devotees. By whom? By listening and singing the stories and glories of the Lord. When you listen to the glories of the Lord, it is like attracting the Lord to your heart. You are welcoming the Lord into your heart. Is it not? When you listen Bhagavat, Bhagavan Krishna enters into your heart. When you listen to Ramayana, Lord Ram will enter into your heart. So how are you welcoming Lord Rama and Bhagavan Krishna, etc.? By listening to Ramayana and Bhagavat, etc. So these songs, glories, etc. are like soldiers who bring God to your heart. Beautiful upaman, na? So therefore, they show the path to God. And here, remember, mere Shravana, mere Kirtana without love is of no use again. And how the love is generated? Simple. When you listen attentively love is a result. When you listen attentively to the stories of the Lord, when you listen attentively to the glories of the Lord, when you pay attention, when you keep your heart while listening, then the love is generated for the Lord. So when the love is generated, that love brings you closer to the Lord. Therefore, Narada says, it's very essential that we must engage ourselves in Shravana and Kirtanam. Think, see. So therefore, one should call great Mahatmasya Satsangatve, Nissangatvam, Nissangatve, Nirmohatvam, Nirmohatve, Nischalatatvam, Nischalatatve, Jivan Muktihi. Therefore, one sadhana, very simple sadhana to God realization is satsang. Listening to the stories, listening to the Ramayana, Bhagavad, Bhagavad Gita, or whatever it is. If you are a Bhakta, listening to stories of Lord. If you are a Jnani, listening to Vedanta Chintana, Vedanta Darshana, Vedanta Shastra. Continuously keep on listening. That Shravana purifies your Antakarana. Then the pure love is generated. So therefore, Narada says that the only way is Lokopi Bhagavad Guna Shravana Kirtanat. By hearing and singing the glories of the Lord, even while we are living in the world outside, we get closer to Lord. Beautiful. Okay? So, Bhagavan takes Nama avatar. Nama avatar on our tongue. Pibare Ramarasam. Pibare Ramarasam is Kirtana. Pibare Ramarasam. Drink Ramarasa. Therefore, this is a beautiful Narada says, listen, 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 listen. And how to develop Avyavarta Bhakti? Bhajanam? Guest. Remember guest in the house? And unfortunately, Lord has been residing in our hearts. Ever since our existence is depending on Him, no? But yet we forgot Him. So Lord ऐसे बैठा है अंदर, ये कब मुझे याद करेगा? We completely forgot Him, that He is there inside. Okay, next sutra. Mukhyatasto महत्कृपया एव भगवत्कृपालेशाद्वा मुख्यतस्तो महत्कृपा एव महत्कृपयैव भगवत्कृपालेशाद्वा. And it's a beautiful sutra. He says, Narada says, Mukhyataha. As I told you, don't read commentary when listening. That Maharoga will not leave you. Maharoga it is. Pata nahi, next life better luck. Because this life I lost hopes on you. Don't read while listening. You are splitting your mental awareness. Or you read, I will keep quiet. Option I am giving you. But mind, mind is not easy to surrender. Who are you to command me? I will read. That mind pulls you into that rut of thinking. So many people are reading, not only one or two. Observe what is the disease in the mind. Observe, just become aware. But we were trained, right, that not to see the book when Acharya is speaking. We listen. We don't read commentary. We listen. Only sutra we read, then straight. Only head bends only to write notes. Otherwise straight. Then to back straight. Sit on the floor. It's an abhyas you do. Become aware. Awareness is, if you're really aware, literally aware every moment, you are reaching the God. Now what Narada says, Mukhyatastu. Mukhyataha means primarily. How do we get this Bhagavad Bhakti? Love for God, love for Guru, love for God mainly. Devotion is a result of Mukhyatastu Mahat Krupayaiva. It is, first one is, it is through the Anugraha, grace of the great masters. It is really sheerly the love springs in your heart, pure love for all beings, love for God, love for all beings is generated only by the grace of the Lord. Otherwise, we can feel we are pashan, stones. Everybody is alag, 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 alag. मुझसे सब लोग अलग हैं, मैं सबसे अलग हूँ. I can't explain that. That consciousness is so individualistic, so conditioned, that I cannot gel with the totality. I cannot identify with the universe. I am unique. Ego bar comes out of it. So there is no love towards anything. Love for myself, my life, my habits, my taste, my living, my profit, my relatives, my family, my comfort, my progress, my wealth, my joy, my family, my house, and live like that only. Like a street dog holding a piece of meat doesn't allow other dogs to come near. Literally, we do like that only. We don't allow anybody to come nearer to us. This is mine. A court tree is built, and that has to be broken. The thickest shell which you have been creating since lives, the shell has to be broken. I can't explain, you have to experience it. The breaking of the shell. When shell breaks, then you feel compassion, love towards Lord, towards Guru. Again, Guru is not a personality. If Guru Tattva is lost, Guru shape and size, his behavior is remembered, it is only a gateway to reach Guru. But you get caught up in personality, you become personality follower. Then when you become personality follower, you are stuck up there. When you stuck up there, you don't see your Guru in all Gurus. Only one self is there. Then therefore conflict comes. And the conflict leads to restlessness, complexes. But the grace of the Guru is there. Mahat Krupaya, Mukhyatastu Mahat Krupaya eva. The supreme devotion is generated only by the grace of Guru. Because Shankaracharya, what did he say? Durlabham trayamevaitad devanugraha hetukam manusyatvam mumukshutvam mahapurusha samshrayah. Vivek Chudamani. Durlabham trayamevaitad. All these three are extremely difficult to procure, to get. If you got it, devanugraha hetukam. What is that? Manushyatvam मुमुक्षुत्वम. मनुष्यत्व आ गया, मुमुक्षुत्व भी आ गया, बट महापुरुष संश्रय नहीं मिला तो मोक्ष नहीं मिलेगा. Somehow, in one of the question and answer sessions with the master, one fellow gentleman got up and he said, I was struggling in my life here and there. By chance, I came across your book and it has drawn me to your satsang. He said, the master corrected, it's not by chance. The whole audience is clapped. Not that master egoistic. It is not by chance it has happened. Your suffering has led you in search, and that search was blessed by God, and that God has brought you to your Guru. So, when Mahatma comes and when Mahatma says, and so many people say that seva karo, nahi. When somebody Mahatma says seva karo, it has tremendous impact and we start working. Therefore, their kripa, Mahatma's kripa is easy. You know why? They are pratyaksha. You can go and literally surrender, fall flat at his feet. And surrender to Guru. Literally you can touch his feet. And say, I have surrendered to you, hey Mahatma. And his kripa is there. Then we get devotion is born in the hearts. Therefore, it is pratyaksha. And only after reaching the Guru's feet, we will know, we will recognize the grace of Ishvara on us. We think everything by chance. People think, I was just evening by walking, I saw Hanuman Murti, then I came into Chinmaya Mission. That is a physical explanation. But who gave you thought to enter into and have darshan of Hanuman Murti? Who gave you a thought inside? Who led you to office room? Who led you to inquire what are the programs and activities here? We think it's all just like happened. We are not aware of the presence inside. The presence is prompting. The presence is guiding. That presence only is guiding me. Presence only is doing everything. So Narada says, if you have a Guru's grace, you will get devotion. Or Bhagavat Krupa Leshadva. Or Krupa Lesha. Lesha means wee bit of the grace of the Lord is enough. A wee bit of the grace of the Lord is enough on us to generate devotion towards God. You see Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi's literature you read, or Gurudev's literature you read, or any Mahatma, it's all Shivanugraham. The grace of Shiva only, Anugraha of the Lord only, or Vishnu Kataksham. We think it's our own effort, nothing doing. So, Mukhyatastu Bhavat Krupayaiva Bhagavat Krupaleshadva, or due to Bhagavat Krupa, we get this what? Devotion, commitment, service attitude, sacrifice. All these beautiful qualities are the result of the grace of Guru or God. We must never forget it. It's all His grace that we are here, His grace that we are listening, His grace that we got satsanga opportunity in life. In some college, in Noida only, some engineering college, some management college, somebody was introducing before my speech to the students there. Somebody said, in this technological age of learning through video conferencing and etc., digital learning, sit somewhere, you can listen to anybody. He said some beautiful statement, not beautiful statement, he said, where that in future teachers are not necessary, this will become so digitalized, teacher can sit somewhere, you can sit somewhere. The first opening statement, I corrected that. You know, what is missing in video teaching and teaching through media, etc.? Aura of the teacher. Live aura, the energy of the teacher when the teacher is sitting, there is energy in the teacher. And the teacher is tuned to the Lord, at least he cannot have any other thought as long as he is teaching, as long as he is in the class. So he is tuned to him, so there is energy created. The presence of the live presence of the aura, when it is missing, you will not be benefiting. That's why Ramana Maharshi did not teach. His presence was so powerful. His look was enough. It transformed. Think. Look was enough, transformed. So why Krupa is required, great riches Krupa? You just go and sit at their feet. First of all, they should be available, and that their grace itself that they are available to us. That's why Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, Pratareva hi manasantar bhavayet guru padukam. Early morning get up and remember Guru Paduka. Not Guru Pada. Guru Pada may not be available, but Paduka is available. So therefore, Bhagavat Krupa Leshadva, if little grace is got, you are blessed. You are blessed, therefore you got satsang. In the long evolutionary journey, we got satsang because of His grace. But we forget that, no? We think I have my effort, I joined Chinmaya Mission, I paid membership fees, I regularly go there, I study, I listen, I think, I reflect, I understand, I grow. Everywhere I will come. मूर्खता, परम मूर्खता. आजकल I understand. I understand. I am regular. I never miss a class. I understand as the teacher is talking, it is becoming clearer to me. As you talk, clearer. People tell me, मैं कहता हूँ भगवान है बाबा, पर्दा हटाने वाला परमात्मा ही है. महत् कृपया एव भगवत कृपा लेशाद्वा. One whose actions, sankalpa and jnana, knowledge, sankalpa and actions are with his will, tuned to his will, he is a Mahatma. One whose actions, knowledge, sankalpa is ever tuned to his will, he is a Mahatma. So this is who is a Mahatma? This is a Mahatma. Therefore, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. अच्छा, ओके सर, गुरु ग्रेस चाहिए ना, ठीक है, गुरु को पकड़ लेंगे किसी को ढूंढ ढूंढ के. इट्स कॉल्ड गुरु शॉपिंग. Guru shopping. There are so many people in the world, they do guru shopping. They listen one or two talks and once or twice they visit the teacher and analyze the teacher top to bottom, in and out. And they make a report. This is it, this guru is this guru is like this guru is like this. So what? None of them are fitting into me. These gurus are, no, I am waiting for a guru. Narada ji says, Matsangastu durlabha agamyaha amoghascha Matsangastu durlabha agamyaha amoghascha. Mahat is very famous sutra again. Mahat sangastu durlabaha. महात्माओं का संग प्राप्त होना दुर्लभम, very very difficult. That too a brahmanishta shrutya brahmanishta guru, one who has got experience of Brahman and ability to communicate, sufficient knowledge is there. Such a guru to get is impossible almost. A life is blessed by gurus means you have really done so much punya you have done. Otherwise, we don't get Guru's grace. A Guru who is illumined, realized, we go and sit at his feet. Narada ji says it is Durlabha. Durlabha. First principle. So what we should do? All great masters have said, very clearly Gurudev is very clearly he said, I will read one point. Gurudev says that you be ready, teacher will come. The famous quotation is, when pupil is ready, master appears. So what is the advice given to us? Advice given to us is, you stop searching for a guru. Then what should I do? Follow scriptures and live a dharmic life. You do your prayer to Ishvara, puja, path, you conduct, right behavior, love, compassion, concern. You live like that. And your inner light इतना चमकता है, इतना चमकेगा कि it cannot escape the attention of the spiritual masters in spiritual galaxy. It cannot escape the attention of the masters in spiritual galaxy. Literally I am taking, there is nothing. इतना आप चमकेगा कि you will attract the attention of a master. And there is no exaggeration. Yesterday or day before yesterday, somebody was telling me, this is his own friend, is still there. Still there means just recent incident episodes. Where his wife died and is very Parama Viragi, he has got so much money, then 2 sons are studying somewhere, and is withdrawn, quite contented, happy, withdrawn, introvert ho gaya. Introvert means not completely withdrawn and sitting in a corner, but antarmukhi. Then you don't believe. It seems some Himalayan masters have come, ढूंढते उनका घर अपने आप आ गए. Not one. I was told even Dalai Lama visited him, it seems. And all of them told, you have to play a role in life in this one. Be ready, be ready, be ready. And he was surprised. कि कहाँ से आ जाते हैं लोग? आके इंस्ट्रक्ट दे के चले जाते थे. The one who told me he is his friend. So हो सकता है. So first of all, to get a teacher, to get a guru in our life is a sure sign of his grace. नहीं तो मन नहीं लगेगा, गुरु नहीं आएगा, कुछ भी नहीं होगा. So महत संगस्तु दुर्लभः. So we are all blessed that we have got Gurudev. दुर्लभः. And अगम्यः. उनको पहचानना कठिन है. महात्माओं को पहचानना नारद जी से, it is very कठिन. Because they don't advertise. A real Mahatma never advertise. अभी भी इतने महात्मा लोग हैं देश में, and I know couple of them. I asked them, why don't you, what are you hiding here? I asked some Mahatmas. Very, very, I mean, extraordinarily simple, unassumingly simple. The world doesn't know them. One master told me, master means he has to be guiding me since my childhood. I told him, but why don't you come out and do some work? He said, how do you know that I am not working? My dimension of work is different, he said. Why don't you write books? So many books I've written, crores of books are available. That is more than enough for humanity to read, and if they want, they can get. Why should I write another book, he said. Once I was talking to him, somebody was with me. Immediately he spoke. He hinted me, don't ask any questions in their presence. Let us talk about normal vyavahar, he said. Then we talked about coffee, tea, food, when others are there. मैं भी बात कैसे, कॉफ़ी कैसा है, चाय कैसी है, खाना क्या बनाया, सब बात हो गए. चलने के बाद फिर शुरू हो गया टॉपिक हमारा. मैं मुझे इतना क्या करते, they don't need this information now. See? So therefore, listen, remember, there are so many Himalayan masters, they get only one chela. That too if they want. Somebody will come in the world, my guru is in Himalaya, and I met him, nobody met him. I am a disciple and chela, Mahatma ji ek the. And Mahatma ji chun ke inhi ko samjhaya bas. He made him only one. And that Mahatma, Tapon Maharaj you take for example. Why that much Tapon Maharaj you take? He hardly trained 2-3 people. पहचाना भी मुश्किल है उनको. They stand next to you. And there are so many Mahatmas, they are walking in India, in the world, so simple, unassumingly, sadharan manuj jaise hota hai. I was told by somebody recently, I am not telling anybody's names and all Gupta, secret. Recently, about 1 month back, somebody went on some official work. He is a little upasaka. So he went to Kamakhya temple. When he went to there, Kamakhya temple he visited, and he was telling me, मैंने ये सब कुछ देखा हूँ, ये सब मुझे दिखाई देता है, ये सब सारा चीज़ें. Then he said, स्वामी जी मैं just ऐसे ही खड़ा था, मंदिर दर्शन हो गया, I was just standing, एक बुजुर्ग आदमी मेरे पास आया है, आके हाथ में कुछ दिया, तुमको तो सब कुछ दिखता है, देख लिया ना सब कुछ, बहुत अच्छी बात है, एंड चले गए, and disappeared into the mass somewhere. He said, स्वामी जी वो पता नहीं वो कहाँ से आया है. He looked, stared at me in the Kamakhya temple. For this one, stared at me. He came to me. तुमको सब कुछ दिखता है, शिव प्रसाद लो, और क्या चाहिए आपको, तुमको तो दिखेगा. And he went and disappeared. Disappeared means he went into the masses somewhere. Adbhut sadhaks and great Mahatmas are there. But we are not aware of them. We are just aware of, whenever we go to temple, accommodation, food, prasad, arati, ticket, this is only for a occupation for us. Book the table after darshan आके हमारा 4 टेबल बुक करके रखना, दर्शन करके आएंगे. अगम्य इसीलिए कि it is difficult to recognize them. Even somebody comes as a Mahatma, it is difficult to know their dimension because they don't reveal. You can only suspect, and all disciples may talk, my guru is like that, our guru is like that, our guru is like that, but guru never says anything. With respect to our Puja Gurudev also, he is agamya. Because I have seen, उनको पता नहीं कहाँ कहाँ, what dimension he works, what dimension he exists, we don't know. Sometimes he moves actions and hands and action somewhere moves, and sometimes he says, sometimes he looks into this one. Sometimes Gurudev was, their actions agamya because we don't know. One of our he also became Swami, but he attended Samadhi recently. He was a stenographer of Gurudev. He sent about 20 when Gurudev was there. And I know him, so we all know him. He told, and one day Siddhabari camp, 1 o'clock, it was afternoon, Gurudev was dictating letters and answer dictating letters. That steno was typing. I mean, shorthand he used to write. Then type, then signature by Gurudev, then all the covering. He used to do all the job. Gurudev dictating letters. Suddenly, just pushed his chair back, got up, went into the window and looked into the space. And put the 2 hands in the outside window and doing some like this, moving, waving the hands in the space, looked right into the space somewhere. like that he did. After 2 minutes, he came back and continued. This man was such a great bhakta. Nobody had guts to ask, why did you get up? Why did you do? What did you do? No, what did you do? You shall throw out of him, first of all. Don't ask anything. He was dictated. He was keeping quiet. And that day, some of the devotees, I believe, they went to this Jwalaji, Chamunda Yatra, bus mein. One bus was about to fall in the valley. One wheel has come out onto the mountains. Driver somehow applied brake. It was hanging. One wheel was hanging. Very dangerous. Exactly same time, Gurudev stood up and looked into the space and came back. And all of them came back. हमको तो गुरुदेव बचाया, हमको तो गुरुदेव बचाया, हम तो मरने वाले थे आज, पता नहीं कैसे रुक गए, बस बच के बाहर आ गए. Then बस को बाहर खींचा गया. Then a lot of problem. Then somehow we came back. Afterwards you understood what Gurudev did. I have seen so many things, and once Gurudev wrote a letter to me about a book, when we are planning to bring out a book, which has come out, of course, long back. It is not available in print now. So, then Gurudev wrote a letter to me. He said, in any case, I am just telling, I am leaving the after part and before part of the letter in one sentence. In any case, do not bring about a book of pure miracles and mysteries that will lower the glory of Vedanta. I read it. एक और करते रहते हो miracles, आपके द्वारा होता रहता है सब कुछ. We are asking us not to do, because glory of Vedanta should not be lowered. Don't give importance to all these miracles and all that. वो तो कुछ होता रहता है. How many disciples and devotees are there? Those tremendous experiences with the Master. Yet, we don't know his dimension. Think. For that matter, any element master. So many masters I came across in my life. I don't know them. I may touch their feet, I may receive their kindness and blessings and love and affection and food and everything I will get from them. But who they are, actually who they are, what their dimension is, agamyaha. Narada says, agamyaha. And amoghaha. Amogha means infallible. In the effectiveness, their grace is so much so that it is impossible to think about them, to know about them. Therefore, agamyaha, amogha. See, we will just see this. एक कैसा हुआ, कुछ 40-50 साल के पहले की बात है, अमृतसर में 50 साल 60 साल के पहले की बात है. एक कोई महात्मा सत्संग करने वाला बैठा था, वेदांत श्रवण कर दर्शन वेदांत पर यूज्ड टू टॉक लेक्चर्स, एंड ही वाज गिविंग एवरीडे मंदिर में समथिंग इवनिंग वेदांत. एंड वहाँ पे एक पागल रहता था, पागल, बिल्कुल पागल. जस्ट बेग्स हियर एंड फूड एंड रोटी खाता, बात नहीं करता किसी से, वहीं बैठा रहता था, कहीं इधर उधर गली में घूमता था. एंड जब महात्मा जी टॉक्स ऑन अद्वैत सिद्धि, वेरी डिफिकल्ट टेक्स्ट टू टॉक, this person Vedanta great darshan teacher, he was talking Advaita Siddhi, वो भी बैठता था, सुन के ऐसा ऐसा करता था, ऐसा ऐसा. And one day in the satsang, he was unable to do some portion on Advaita Siddhi, unable to talk. He was searching for some words or something. Immediately, this pagal Sanskrit bola pada. Sanskrit mein he was talking from Sandhi Vichesam, this one. This pagal started speaking in Sanskrit. Immediately सब लोग पहचान लगे ये तो पागल नहीं है. Then ऐसा बोल के उन्होंने कहा, it seems, अच्छा मेरा प्रारब्ध है आज मेरे मुंह से ये निकल गया, मैं फंस गया हूं करके तुरंत अमृतसर छोड़ के भाग गया, पता नहीं कहाँ गया। आज मेरा दुर्भाग्य का दिन है, मैंने मुंह खोल दिया, शांति से रहने नहीं देते लोग अभी करके चला गया, डिसअपियर्ड। दिस वॉज टोल्ड बाय अखंडानंद महाराज। तो अखंडानंद महाराज कहते हैं पागल समझ रहे लोग, अच्छा आराम था, मैं जी रहा था। अगम्य अमोघ, therefore very very difficult to, and how do you get a guru? Last sutra we will see for today. Labhyatepi tatkrupayiva, labhyatepi tatkrupayiva, labhyate api, even you got a guru, tatkrupaya eva, is Ishvara anugraha alone you got a teacher. You got a Mahatma in life, or great teachers. So many teachers, or one teacher, one a great Mahatma you got as a guru in your life. Labhyate api tat krupaya eva. It is sheerly the grace of the Lord that we got a teacher, a guru we got. Who is guru? Like Agamyaha, Amogaha. Such a great in-depth Mahatmas are available. If we got it, means we are blessed by the grace of God. It is the grace of God alone. Once it happened in Hyderabad that वातावरण जहाँ पे गुरुदेव को बुलाया गया, not physical वातावरण, that energy fields of the minds are, maybe Gurudev sat there, गंभीर रूप से बैठा है. I was also there, प्रत्यक्ष साक्षी. We were all, because we went Gurudev Paduka Puja, me and somebody else also, we went 1 hour before, arranged Paduka Puja and all that. For Paduka Puja, all those arrangements have to be done. So we used to do that job before Gurudev comes and invite him with Purna Kumbha, all that, and we used to do. So we got that job. In Hyderabad, we used to do that job, that work. And afterwards, I think, afterwards or before, afterwards only, I think, Gurudev sat, or before, he sat, and on Gurudev showed anger on X, not because of X, but somebody on anger on someone else, he showed it on X, and through that medium, he cleared the area. Energy field was set right. These are mysterious Mahatmas. Mysterious Mahatmas, I tell you. Once a Mahatma looked at me, was looking at me, and he blasted me in one place. I was scared. मैंने क्या किया गलती, बाहर मुंह भी नहीं खोला मैं अभी तक बैठ के. After 3 minutes, Mahatma came and looked at me. You thought I scolded you? बोले मेरे और देख के गाली दिया, और क्या चाहिए? बोले no, not you. Don't have that doubt, not you. I did not scold you. Meaning पता नहीं दिशा मेरे और कहाँ देख के किसको गाली दिया, पता नहीं भगवान जाने. अवधूत थे, अवधूत. Terrific. Gurudev said. And somebody went and he gave some books to autograph, one signed, the second book, and suddenly he got so angry and he threw the book on the face. Then he blasted. Said, am I a toy to play? Then the wording is, if I cut the cord, even though you want to see me, you cannot see me. What did he say? If I cut the cord, even though you want to see me, you cannot see me. That Bhayankar statement with a roaring voice. Everybody became silent and bent heads and then keep quiet. Nobody has guts even to look into his eyes. If I cut the cord, even though you want to see me, you cannot see me. Get out! With बेचारा वो भी चुप हो गया, पता नहीं कहाँ से है। अगम्यः अमोघः तत्कृपया एव, it is their grace that we are able to survive at their feet. It is Tapovanji's grace that Gurudev survived at the feet of Tapovanji, and it is Gurudev's grace that we are sticking to this great path of spirituality. It is his grace. If his grace is not there, not a single day we will be on the path. We would have fallen long back from the path. Then because he said, if I cut the cord, after 2 months, we had a big program in some other place where we all went. This boy also who he scolded, he was also there, ardent devotee of Gurudev. Even now he is working for Chinmaya Mission. Such a wonderful person. We are all close to Gurudev and blasted. Because he said, if I cut the cord. He did not cut the cord. But if he said no. So he was actually, we were all supposed to go to some other place in a big camp of Puja Gurudev. So he was also supposed to join. We all joined, and we went to one Hyderabad to some other big city. From there we have to go on bikes. It's a bike yatra, 800 kilometers coast to coast, to meet Gurudev's yajna there somewhere and all. Wonderful yatra. This fellow came up to Chennai. He got a telegram that somebody died, he had to go back. Then he cried. अरे यार गुरुदेव मुझे देखना चाहता नहीं. I said, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता यार. This is only a coincidence. Just go. But no, why she should die now? I wanted to go and hated. गुरुदेव कोई रिश्तेदार मर गए तो जाना पड़ा बेचारा. बुलाया गया उनको, चलो तो मौसी या कुछ को मर गया तो जाना पड़ा. Not mother or father, somebody. He had to go back. And I wrote a letter then just to him, Hyderabad only, but from the campsite I wrote, don't worry, Gurudev is testing you, never lose your faith in him, as something I wrote. He is a great bhakt of Gurudev. But that next year when Gurudev came, because maybe it happened like that, such a chance he got, he became 1 week Gurudev's driver. What a love. So many people were there, nobody was available for 1 week, and the बोला के उनको दे दिया, यार तुम गुरुदेव की गाड़ी चलाओगे 1 हफ्ता, अरे बढ़िया, और क्या चाहिए. Every time Gurudev sitting next to him. So this Krupa only, it is Krupa only, it's a Krupa only. Tat Krupaya eva labhyatepi. By the grace of God alone, you attain the Sangatya of Mahapurushas. Otherwise, it is not that we planned to meet a guru in our life. How many of you planned in your Google calendar that you will join Chinmaya Mission? Nobody planned. Nobody planned. You didn't know that you will come across Chinmaya Mission. All these things are script written by God. If we remember this, we remain humble. Not that I joined, I worked, I studied, I understood, I served, I contributed. Labhyate api tat krupaya eva. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai.